Smash, smash, smash!
Hey everybody, hope you're doing well and welcome back to another video. This video, I'm going to share some of my favorite spoons through an unboxing of a package that I just got from Michigan Stinger and the Gibbs Delta team. I'm excited about this order because I ordered them over the winter time, and now that spring's here, it's time to do some fishing. Obviously things are a little bit different now with not being able to guide, but I thought I'd share some of my knowledge with you guys as to what spoons I like. Hopefully you find this video helpful. Don't feel afraid to drop me a comment down below if you have any questions. I'm always happy to answer them. Guys, I hope you enjoy this video. Cheers. Okay guys, so I'm gonna have a bunch of different spoons here. I ordered some spoons and some flashers from Michigan Stinger, and I like both of them. They make great paddles with the E-chip. I got some of the 8-inch paddles and also two different sizes of their spoons. So the first package that I'm gonna open is probably my favorite all-time salmon spoon, and it's called NBK. So for those of you who've fished probably ever for salmon, you've seen this spoon. It's a very simple pattern, nothing too complex. It's got the green side with a silver on the other side and black and glow ladder back. So it's a very simple spoon, but this shows up great in that green water that you want to target kings in, and it's really one of my favorites. I like it in both the Stinger and the Stingray size, but this is the Magnum Stinger, the biggest spoon that they make, and I like that a lot. I like the bigger profile, and I think it really captures the profile of a mature alewife. So this is probably my #1 spoon. It's my confidence spoon, and for that reason I bought 6 packs because I do go through them and I do really like them. So that's NBK, one of my faves. Next color is going to be UV Frostbite Green. So this spoon I tried out for the first time last year. I've always thought it looked kind of cool, and I had really good success on it. I caught a lot of kings, but also when I was doing my summertime brown trout fishing, this was a key player. So it's got green, it's got those dots, it's UV, which, you know, if you're a UV fan, you'll like this, and I really like it. I like the smaller size for browns. I've used the bigger size for kings and caught lots of kings on that as well. So under high sun, I really like this spoon. So that was UV Frostbite Green. Next one I have is just the regular Frostbite, and this is in the Magnum size. So as you can see, a little bit different. That center patch of UV, instead of being green, is just sort of like a blue UV slick sort of color with the green dots. So this is a great salmon spoon. Again, high sun, the UV, I really like it. Can't go wrong with having this spoon out. Next spoon is something that I've actually hoisted out of Bill Safe's selection of his favorites, and I've grown to love it as well. It's the Purple Clown. So this is an interesting spoon because it doesn't have any UV. It's got that purple and it's got that black dot. I'm a big fan of having spoons that have contrast, and I think that the black and purple, especially under low light or dirty water, it really helps stand out. I'll fish this spoon down deep as well. For those of you who look at how colors change underwater, purple is the last, or it's the deepest color that doesn't lose its color. So it can go all the way down to 70 feet and it still appears purple underwater. Other colors will lose their actual uniqueness. They'll all turn to gray by the time they get that low in the water column. But purple penetrates the deepest into the water, and that's why I think a lot of really good deep spoons are your blacks and your purples. So Purple Clown, definitely a favorite of mine. I run this in shallow and I also run it out deep. So this is a great color no matter what you're targeting. Kings love it, lake trout love it, browns love it. Good spoon. So this is a personal favorite of mine, and this goes back to the Unreal Charters days when I worked with Bowen and Jim on their boat, and we ran a lot of this spoon, and I still run a lot of this spoon. Take a lot of big kings every year on it, and I was doing a lot of brown trout actually last year on this color as well. So we have Hog Wild. Some of my buddies bust me, they don't like this one so much. I know a lot of really good anglers that swear by this spoon, and I'm definitely a fan as well. So a very hot color, you know, that bright orange, you've got glow green ladderback, and then a gold right through the bottom half of the spoon. So this spoon is going to show up really good in dirty water with the orange, and I think that the gold helps kick a lot of light off. So I like this spoon. Great middle of the day spoon for rainbows as well. You know, rainbows love the orange colors, cohos love this spoon, kings love this spoon. Definitely a really good one to have in your arsenal. The next spoon is, this is a sneaky one when you're fishing dirty water, and it's one of my favorites early season when you're kind of grinding out in that, you know, 15 to 30 feet of water where you're fishing maybe chocolate milk water or really, really deep pea green, and that's the ice frog. So ice frog is cool because it's got half glow tape and then those really distinct dots. You see those black dots, you see the green and chartreuse that just really penetrates the water even when it's cloudy. The other aspect to this spoon that I really like, and why I like it in dirty water, is the back is actually painted white. So you can see it through the hole right here that's white and it's not silver. That really stands out in dirty water. So it helps the fish hunt it, it helps the fish see it when it feels it, and I really like this color a lot in the fall if you need to fish a spoon rather than a flasher based on, you know, how many rods you have out or what you want to do with your rods. This is definitely a great spoon whenever you're in that shallow water, that muddy water. Great option. So the next spoon is one of my favorites, and it actually it's caught two of my biggest kings. One of them was sadly a story of the one that got away. I never got a weight on it, I never got it in the boat, but it was easily the biggest king that I've ever hooked, and it broke our reel, it broke our line, it broke our hearts. So this is glow green alewife. It's a big fish producer, very natural color. I fished this one up in Mississauga a lot when the water was clear, as it usually is over there, and you know, I've done really well on the South Shore as well with this spoon. A lot of natural colors, right? You got your black, again with that dot with the green around it. Yikes, that's a nice aspect. And then a glow belly. So this is a good one early in the day when the sun still isn't up. It will help show up in the water. Great lure, great lure. I got one more spoon here before we go into a couple flashers, and this is actually a new one that I'm going to be trying out. This one's called UV Dirty Broomstick. So apart from having a great name, I thought the spoon looked good. It's sort of like the Frostbite in the center with that UV slick. It's got some contrast with the letters FN and then green on the edges. So I think this will be a really good spoon. Brett Brooker talked me into this one. He said, I think that'll be a good one. So Brett's usually right on spoons, and I'm going to give it a try this year. So usually go with consistent producers, but it's always good to mix it up and try something new every once in a while. So now we'll go into a couple flashers, and I'm going to show you guys a couple of my favorite Michigan Stingery chips. So this first one is pretty standard. I think most of you guys will probably have seen a white with green dots. What we have here is one called Black Eyed Peas. So it's basically a white with green dots, but again with the contrast, right? It's got those black dots, helps it stand out just a little bit more, a little bit of color break up there, and this is a really good flasher. So if you guys are looking for something to fish early in the morning, great option because it's glow on both sides. All of that white tape is glow. Same with during the staging period, fish that are in tight, they love white. This is another great option. So good early morning color, good stager color. Can't go wrong with anything white with the green or white with black dots. And our last box of the unboxing is something that If you follow any of the captains around the Great Lakes, specifically Lake Ontario, they will tell you about UV two-face. So that's what we've got here. We've got it on a silver paddle, and you can see even just in the camera how much light that kicks off. We've got black dots on one side and green dots on the other. This is a fantastic flasher. You can run it at low light because it kicks off a lot of light, but it's also really good during high sun. So I like to always have a variety of paddles on board that will work under different conditions, and this is a really good option whether you're fishing early or late in the day. Hope you enjoyed the unboxing, hope you found it helpful and informative. I know I'm looking forward to getting out there and actually doing some fishing with these lures. So that's enough talking. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you're getting out on the water, please be safe, have fun, and get outside and go fishing.